Okay. Everything seems to be stable. Everything looks... Oh, wait, hold on. We've got a drop in quality. No, everything seems fine. Everything seems suspiciously fine. Hello, Brisket. Hello, Brisky boy. How are you today, my dear? My precious child. Yes, what a good boy you are, you scrunkly little thing. Okay. Everything seems to be working fine. We'll just have to see as we play if we get any of those random drop-offs that we've been dealing with for the past couple of months. I think I've isolated the issue. I'm here for the stress. Well, you're in the right place. Hello, Rocky. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just kind of sitting here for a second and just making sure it doesn't implode. Well, we'll find out around 10:45. That does seem to be when it happens, isn't it? Yeah. All right. This isn't where I wanted to start the stream necessarily. So I'm going to see if transferring scenes causes a problem. Hold on. No, we appear to still be live. Let's go here. Everything seems to be working the way it needs to be. All right. So I guess in that case, we'll just go ahead and get started and go from there. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. For those of you who are confused as to what's happening, I had to make some significant changes to my OBS setup. I had to fiddle around with plugins, trying to find the solution for an issue that's been plaguing us for the past couple of months, where the kbps of my OBS installation would randomly drop to 0 and need a full program restart to reconnect to stream. The internet would be up. Everything else would be running fine. It would just be the OBS install. And I think I found the cause. So we're going to play some Minecraft and just make sure it doesn't happen again. Because if it does, then it means that I haven't solved the issue and we have other things to worry about. But that's then, and this is now. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hello, Tegan. Hello, Rocky. Hello, a third person if there happens to be one. I don't have a stream counter up, so I don't know. How are we doing today? All right, so first I need to confirm the map, and then I need to do one of these. I am open and I am streaming. I highly doubt any of my Haycraft member friends will want to come by. Good morning, you son of a bitch. Hey, hey, hey. Be meaner to my mother. I'm so sleepy. Very unusual. Well, daylight savings has kicked me in the ass. You know? Like, it's not an... Okay, so here's the thing, right? You know, probably. Maybe I shouldn't assume. Most people are aware that there are multiple layers of sleep, and you only really get the full body rest when your mind drops down into, like, the lowest level of it, right? Like the REM sleep. That's when your body actually starts healing itself. So you can be unconscious. I'm gonna do that. Nope, can't only sleep. When you're unconscious, it doesn't mean that you're like sleeping. It just means you're unconscious. You don't really get good sleep until you're in that REM state. Even if you go to bed an hour early, there's no guarantee that your body is going to drop into that REM state until a normal time. It has to get reused to your new wake up, go to sleep times. So for me, I'm getting the same amount of sleep I would get at a normal night. I'm falling asleep as usual, but I'm waking up and I am not feeling rested. So there's that, I guess. Things are happening in chat while I was telling my story, and I chose to finish my story instead of engaging with them. Try to catch a Dedenne this morning. You need like 15 points. Is this in Pokemon Go? I haven't touched Pokemon Go in a couple of years at this point. Let's break this because I don't need to. Well, let's. How are you doing? You're doing good. You're doing good. Oh, Pokemon Sleep. That's right. That is a thing. Okay. That makes a little more sense. We have a single carrot so far. We're doing great. We're doing swell. We haven't had this chunk loaded very much, so that's fine. That's to be expected. Oh, I should probably get out of here before monsters spawn. God damn it. Pokemon Go to sleep. Remember Pokemon Go to the polls? I remember Pokemon Go to the polls. Comic Geek says, apparently Congress passed the TikTok ban. Well, them's the breaks, I guess. Fucking motherfuckers. Okay. Alright. So, you know what? I've decided I don't want to talk about this on stream. I'm going to collect my thoughts, and we'll discuss it in another format, maybe on the Discord server. Because there's multiple layers to this. There's the political level, which this is a nightmare. There is the content creator level, in which this is a different nightmare. There's the late stage capitalism level, in which it suddenly makes sense that TikTok Shop has everything at 30% off. The House passed it, Senate still has to look at it. Okay, so there's still a chance that a grown adult might say, hey, this is stupid. It's not a very good chance, but still a chance. All right. Let's get you in here and get you smelting a little bit. Oh, actually, I should probably hold my pickaxe while I'm doing that. There we go. Now my pickaxe is completely fixed up. Delicious. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Knock on wood, but so far nothing bad has happened. I didn't really have any other plans for the day. Not gonna lie to you. Mostly I was just like, okay, well, something bad is going to happen. So I probably shouldn't go out of my way to do anything big in case that something bad does happen. Nothing bad has happened. So I think Cobblepod time. I think what we're going to do is work on the cube, because we do have some work to do. Not a lot, but some. And I am going to fix this up now that we have completed the path to the automatic farms. So yeah. Yeah. The next part of the sacrificial cube, which we worship and love, is going to be figuring out how to use slime or honey blocks to create a redstone automatic door opener. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've shown this on stream yet. So I previously put out a request to the other Haycraft members to see if someone would come by and fix up my sacrificial ball pit, because I was having a hard time with falling blocks crashing my game. And I do believe that one of the members has responded to that request almost immediately. I just wasn't available to like show it off on stream. Whoops, hold up. Ahem. Boing. Let's drop down here and let's see. Oh, there's a sign. There's a sign here. Task complete. Amazing. And this is the book that I wrote in. No, this isn't a book I wrote in. A Favor Ode by Tony Morgan. Uh-oh. A communique. I see. Let me just kind of swoosh these up. Howdy. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, yes, I owe Tegan a favor. Farmer Gata, the requested walls of the sacrificial ball pit have been replaced. In addition, sand removed has been thusly sacrificed and converted to glass for decorative purposes. Favor to follow in the coming months. Looking forward to our continued partnership. Signed, Impossible Coin. Well, this is what I put down, so I shouldn't be too surprised. But something about, like, very specifically, a favor owed. Signed, Tony Morgan, sends a chill down my spine. I am a little concerned, but that's a problem for future Gata. That's not a problem for me right now. Let's take a look. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Holy shit, this looks so good. And they even put the ladders back, and they left this for some reason. I don't really need this when I have the ladders. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, actually, is this... Ow. Well, now I need those to get back up. I think actually this needs to have another pillar. Yes, it does. But that's an easy fix. That's a simple fix. Let me see if I have any deep slates left over from the project. So the next thing will be to research flying machines. Because what I want is to have 2 separate flying machines that control half of a door and open and close on command. So a flying machine that has like half of a large door and pulls it this way, and the other half pulls it this way, and then both flying machines trigger and they both push out into the center. I don't know how realistic that's going to be, but you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. So let's drop down. Choopy, can we please not right now? I'm trying to stream Minecraft. I'm trying to stream Minecraft, and you're not helping. Okay, well, Choopy is a baby. He is something. I have a Choopy story to tell you once I go and give him back to his mom. Choopy. Hi. Come here. That's right. Go back to your mother. So yesterday, just a little tick tack 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 in the background. Yes. These little pity paws tapping on the ground. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a Choopy story to tell you. So yesterday, I was packing lunch for my beautiful wife. And I had gotten out like some chicken, I'd gotten her a salad, I'd gotten all of this good stuff, all this good, delicious stuff. And oh, that's right, I remember what that's about. For a second there, I read that, I was like, huh? Huh? Yeah, okay. I had gotten all her food together, and I had put it all into a little pile, a little stack, so I could easily put it into a bag for her to transfer. Well, Meatloaf got it into his little furry brain. The DVD logo hit the corner, and he got it into his little furry brain that he needed to run full tilt directly into this stack. I don't know what he thought he would accomplish, but he sure as hell did it anyway. So he slams his body into this stack, and everything goes flying. And I'm swearing at him because, god damn it, he scampers away. He's like, oh no, that wasn't what I expected. I don't know what he did expect, but whatever. And the problem is now that all of my beautiful wife's food, still in Tupperwares, thank God, is now all over the floor and in Choopy's domain. Choopy resource guards like a motherfucker. So immediately, even though he couldn't actually access any of the food in the Tupperware, they were now all Choopy's. So I had to go get the long grabby and individually lift pieces up away from him so he wouldn't bite the shit out of me, because he says, no, they're mine. It's my food. You can't take it. Oh, thank God the Tupperware didn't open. Yes, exactly. That would have been another separate issue. I don't have any coal for that. Oh, hello. Hello, Trash Baby Aya. So I'm getting most of the stuff away. We get to the big piece of Tupperware that has the chicken in it, right? And he decides he's had enough of me removing his food from him. So he grabs onto one end and pulls. And I'm like, sir, please no. This is not going to end the way you think it is. Well, he does let go and let me take that from him. But now he's determined. Now he's like, well, I don't want father to take any more things from me. So he fucking grabs the last piece of Tupperware, which was a teeny tiny Tupper that contained, oh, thank you for the veg blast flight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He picks it up and it fits perfectly in his mouth.
Emotional damage.
Thank you, Last Flight. Welcome in. Welcome in. And he goes, ticky, ticky, tap. He ticky taps away with it. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And the reason why I was so upset about him getting that specifically is because in an effort to eat healthier, my wife's salad dressing has been like straight up balsamic vinegar. So if that had popped open in his mouth, he would have had a flavor experience that I do not think he would have enjoyed. I do not believe Choopy would have had as good a time as he thought he was going to. Let me dump some more stuff off in my house. I am running out of good storage solutions. Just straight up on a, like, I don't want to put it in the arrow chest. That's for arrows. I'm going to have to figure out some sort of organizational structure, I suppose. I did get it away from him before it was a problem, but in hindsight, it was very funny. In the moment, I was fucking terrified. It's like, Choopy, no, Choopy, no, Choopy, no! And he was like, huh, 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 I have the thing. You can't take it from me. It's mine. Huh, huh, huh. I'm like, this isn't a joke. We're not playing around. Choopy and Meatloaf are in cahoots. I can't imagine that being true, unfortunately. As funny as that would be, they are too diametrically opposed ideologically for that ever to be the case. All right, gonna pop those in there. I think that's everything. All right. Let's zip back to my bed and then to... I don't even know what I want to call that. The ruined blacksmithery, I guess. And wait for more stone. Choopy's been a funny little guy recently. He's been in a very good mood. He's been in pretty good health, all things considering. We know the dog has cancer. I don't think he knows this. I don't think he knows this. He's still got pep in his step. He's still up and going. He's still enjoying life. I took him on a walk yesterday. We live down a long dirt road, right? So long that technically speaking, the county doesn't even have responsibility for maintaining it. It's entirely on us. And fortunately, because it is a dirt road, when it rains in Florida, the dirt gets washed away. So we actually have a number of potholes that we have to work on sealing over soon. One of the potholes right next to our house is also in a shaded area, so it's the last one to evaporate. Well, we've had off and on rain for the past month or so, which means that this pothole has never not been filled with water, okay? And it's not a small pothole either. Like, it's pretty big. Like, at its deepest, it can come up to my knees. So, it's kind of a problem. I was taking Choopy on a walk around the yard, and he was kind of just boop-bapping around, dip-dopping, doing his thing. No big deal. And he saw the puddle in the distance. Now, mind you, Choopy's blind as a fucking bat. So it's not so much that he saw the puddle as much as he happened to be facing the puddle when a thought occurred to him. And I guess he decided to become one with the sea. He went from idly padding around to moving with purpose and poise. And he walked directly into that puddle. No signs of slowing down. He was fucking going for it. Like, fucking Poseidon himself called his name. And I had to capture him because he was going to go face first directly to this puddle and never return. I was like, no, 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 no. He was so funny. But the puddle has been around long enough that we have frogs. A bunch of tiny frogs have made it their home. And whenever I walk by, they go beep at me and then splash into the puddle. It's very cute. It's very cute. But also I'm like, bro, I'm going to seal your house over with concrete soon. Can we maybe consider not being here when that happens, if that is at all an option? Thank you. Thank you much, little froggy. They're very cute. And I feel for them, I do. All right, I'm gonna go put these in my smelterelteries. And actually should probably grab a whole bunch more cobble while I'm at it. What I should do, and I haven't done, is you just gotta make them a new pond. There are plenty of places for them to move to in the nearby area. There actually is a drainage pond that our neighbor has a couple of houses down, which is where all the water rushes to when it rains, I might add. All of the dirt that gets washed away from our areas goes down to theirs. So, like, they're taking our dirt, the bastards. But, yeah. It's actually really fun because the pond that they have has been established for so long that every year migratory flocks of geese and ducks will stop by. You can almost keep time by them. So they don't bother us very much, but we see them flying overhead and going to the next door neighbor's pool. It's very nice, actually. All right. So that's still going. All right. I'm gonna fill these up. We're gonna put you in here. We're gonna remove you actually and put you in here. We're gonna select around here. Let's actually do one of these. Huzzah. And yeah. Okay. Gather all this up. We recently had our plant nerd friend swing by and give us a little walk of the property and talk to us about our plans for planting trees. Beautiful wife wants to plant fruit trees. So that's exciting. I'm gonna take that with me, actually, and put you in here instead. And I need the glass. Okay. I need the glass. Okay. She definitely wants at least one fig tree, and we're working on figuring out where we want to put it. So we're gonna have fruit trees on the property. We recently had the whole place bushwhacked, so we have almost the whole 2-ish acres cleared for us to make use of. So hopefully going forward, we'll be able to make changes to our dirt road. We're going to fill that over with concrete. And then we're going to start doing some farming, doing some actual honest to God farm work. Can you believe that? It's been a long, long journey for us. A long journey from me buying a single man-powered lawn mowing apparatus and then everyone watching me on stream attempt to use it. All right. And we're going to swim up this way. Okay. So this here is, let's see if I can't see it without all the chickens on it. Oh, Biscuit, can you not fuck with the microphone arm? Okay, sure, yeah. Just throw yourself bodily onto my keyboard, cat. That's definitely... Okay, thanks. So this is the plan for the top of the cube. I want to have crisscrossing lines of lava holding it down. It's going to look kind of weird from the side, but from above, it's going to appear to be a series of chains holding it in place. So primarily what I'm going to do is be setting down the stone bricks and then going to get the...
Oh darn, I missed my cue.
Oh.
I was supposed to read off this ad copy ages ago.
Uh-oh.
Raid Shadow Legends will want their money back now. To offset this devastating loss to the channel, I'll shill something else and hope we break even.
Uh-oh.
We haven't shilled this one in a hot minute. So, it would appear that we have a Ko-fi account.
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't really do anything with it.
We do not.
But it's there, if that is your preferred method of supporting creators.
I honestly forgot that
Donations to
happened.
the account at the $5 level or higher grant you access to the Henhouse Discord channels, and all the behind-the-scenes goodies Gadda posts there.
Yeah.
He tried to do a bit where he posted about his daily coffee, but that ended pretty quickly as he got terribly bored.
Yeah.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Yeah. I genuinely did forget that was a thing. Huh. Should probably do something more with that. Oh well. Alright. So, what was I doing? Right. So, how this is going to work is that the top layer needs to have a layer of glass, layer of stone, and then offsetting it, a layer of stone down below. So in this case, this is the intermediary section. So we are gonna go from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, stone. 1, 2, 3, stone. And then, because this is just how this works, we can then do, how many is it over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's 7 with a 3 gap. Got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we will continue on in this pattern. So I guess this is just the cobble pod again now. Welcome, everyone. Do you have any dying questions you want to ask me? Now would be the time. Granted, any time is the time. Okay. I have a coworker. I've mentioned this on Boomer's stream, actually. I have a coworker who is, quote unquote, was I ever truly loved? Next question. Don't ask me about your mother. You won't want to hear it. You won't want to hear it. But no, I have a coworker who does not fully understand the mind or mannerisms of a capital A autistic individual. So sometimes when I work with this individual and it is nearing the end of my shift, my ability to like project or add emotion into my voice like goes away. As a result, they primarily experience me saying the stuff that I normally say, but in the most tonally dry register I have, because I just cannot be fucked at that point to pretend to be a neurotypical individual. They think this is interesting that you went straight to mother. Do you want to discuss that more? Pulls out couch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, you stop that. Velma.png. You stop that. The only person here allowed to psychologically analyze my choices is Tegan, and even then, permission is a very strong word to use for that setup. Jesus Christ. Oh, hello, Creeper. Goodbye, Creeper. Yes, coworker. So I'll say stuff. So for example, I was balancing the money in my stash, I guess. Like every hour on the hour, we have to verify that the money in our department, in our area, is where it needs to be to make sure that like there hasn't been a mistake in the transfers. So I'm doing the math and I'm counting it all up and I'm doing the numbers and something's not right. So I inform the manager, hey, I'm getting so-and-so down. I'm going to give it another look and see if I can't find it anywhere. He's like, okay. The first thing I fucking recount, I realized that I had counted it slightly wrong. So from their perspective, I said, hey, I can't find this. Turns around. Silence. Found it. And my coworker fucking lost it. absolutely lost her shit. She thought it was the funniest thing she'd ever heard. And I, of course, was not trying to tell a joke. I was just doing my job. But I guess the delivery of it just tickled her so much. So I'm looking at her confused, like, why are we laughing? What is happening? What did I miss? And she says, I quote, "I just love the way you say things." Okay? All right, thanks, ma'am. All right. I'm glad you're amused. My manager's like, honestly, Gata, you should be used to this. You're funny on the internet for a living. And that got me real quiet, real fast, as I kind of internalized that. It's like, oh, I really did make the decision to be funny on the internet for a living, didn't I? I'm not even one of the funnier people on the internet. Oh, no. All right. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. I keep it's only been half an hour, right? It's only been half an hour, but I still keep glancing at the kilobytes per second, expecting it to have shattered, just like be destroyed. I did see one issue, which you might have noticed. When Henbert spoke, are you funny or are we, your audience, the funny ones? Who came first? The bullies or the bullied? I wonder. I do wonder. There we go. See, the problem is, if I admit that you guys are the funny ones, I will then be legally required to share what income I get from this, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep profiting off of your guys' funny comments. Jeez. All right, pop all these over here. All right. Aw, I don't want to be a bully. Bit late for that. I want to be a silly little guy. ¿Por qué no las dos? ¿Por qué no las dos? ¿Por qué no las dos? I have a coworker. Bless his heart. Love him to pieces. He is so focused on his job when he is there that I waste all my best material on him. Someone we know has to have their wisdom teeth removed. So he was talking about it to us in the group, and he said, "Oh man, wisdom teeth! They're such a pain in the ass." And I said, "Wait, no, they're in your mouth." And he just looked at me, accepted the premise, and continued talking as though he like scrunched his eyebrows up like he didn't understand what I was saying. But instead of engaging with it, he just assumed that whatever I said was legit and continued talking like nothing was wrong. I threw up my hands like, oh my god, okay, well, fine, be that way. What's another one that I did? When we are transferring, because my job involves handling large amounts of money, when we transfer from one station to another, large amounts of bills, specifically $100 bills, they are referred to as a large, and there is a monetary amount associated with them. So when we need it, we just say how many large we need, and that's how we know how many, to hand over. So he comes up to me and he asks for 2 large. He doesn't say, "Can I have 2 large?" He says, "2 large?" And I, that little shit, said, "Oh yeah? Well, order it in a smaller size next time." And he just stares blankly at me until I give him his money and he walks away. I must stress, this individual... Oh, hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. I have to redo half of these. I forgot the center is going to be a large... It's okay. It's all right. We can handle this. All right. How many... I guess I just have to pull this up. All right. So 1, 2, 3 here. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's correct. That is, in fact, correct. There we go. And then there should be pillars on this side. Yes, I just haven't built them up. So that means that we leave this empty for now. The good news is that I can just break this, go all the way forward, then break this. Excuse me, chicken. Excuse me, Prince Raglan. Let me grab that as well. So I can seal this up and then move this to here. And that's a simple enough fix. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Okay. So it isn't the end of the world. Just a little frustrating. And the thing is, I knew about this as well. I absolutely knew about this, but I took a break from working on the cube, so I forgot that measurement. How silly of me. So, let me see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the center bit here, which means that I'm going to need to expand it by 1 in order to match everything up. Do I expand it by 1? I expand it by 1 this direction. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. So this needs... So along the outside on this edge... Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay. And then along the inside on this edge. And this should make everything line up. And then the center section just needs to be a block wider heading towards the east. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is the center. Because, like, over here, you'll notice that we have... do I do it wider or do I shorten it? Do I do it wider or do I shorten it? I think I gotta do it wider. No, because then once the lava is in, the orange of the lava will draw the eye, whereas the actual, like, cube... Yeah, no, I think I gotta shorten it. I gotta shorten it. That's okay. That's doable. Excuse me, Chimkins. Pardon me. Pardon me, Chimkin. There we go. Fantastic. Fan-tiddly-tastic. I've been spending a lot of my free time reading tabletop role-playing game systems. And this should be not really a surprise to hear to most people, but I did have a bit of a hiatus for a decent amount of time. I haven't really engaged. Oh, well, speak of the devil. That wasn't planned. That was not at all planned. what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been kind of taking a hiatus from like seriously engaging with game design outside of my own personal projects, which was a fucking mistake. For the last year or so, I've had this project which has had various names. Currently, it's Daring and Dreaming, which is, yes, hilariously also known as D&D, but we won't go there. Don't go there right now. That is meant to be an adventuring game, primarily as a vehicle for Sanic OCs. And I've been struggling with it for a very long time, actually, trying to figure out how to mechanically make it do what I want it to do. And a lot of stuff I had to like build from a kernel of an idea. I had to build it up, I had to iterate multiple times, and it was not an unhappy process, but it was a lot of banging my head against a wall and wondering why I can't get things to work. Well, imagine my fucking surprise when the first fucking game I start reading solves all my problems, has all the tech to do what I want it to do, and also I've owned a copy of it for 3 years. Apparently, I got a copy of Mouse Ritter in a donation bundle ages ago, and I just never read it. I just never fucking read it. So I've had it this whole time, and I finally read Mouse Ritter, and I'm like, oh, okay. So small inventory-based OSR-ish adventures that does not prioritize combat, but includes rules for combat, which is actually dangerous and to be avoided. I was like, oh, so everything that I was trying to make done right here 3 years ago, always in my possession. God fucking damn it. It's fine, you know? Like, it's not the end of the world or anything. Like, I figured it out. I did it. I got there in the end. I am going to quickly make some more some more stone bricks, rather. Not cobble, what am I saying? All right. And we're going to pop up there. And, oh, I cannot swim right now. I don't have the energy for it. That is a slight problem, isn't that? Yes, it is. So, in response, I've read through Knave, I've read through Cairn. I don't currently have any way to access Into the Odd, either the first edition or the remastered, but I've read reviews of Into the Odd, which is not the same thing, but it's the best I got right now. I don't currently own a copy of Into the Odd. So Into the Odd, Electric Bastion Land, all of the games that are like the same. Oh. Hello. Hello, sir. How may I help you? You are selling propagules for 5 emeralds. Ooh, slime balls. Podzol might be useful, but no. No, I don't. Not today, sir. Thank you for showing me your wares, but I don't have any use of them right now. Thank you much. All right. So, with that said, at this point, I need to get these upper levels in place. So I'm going to go up like this, and then I'm going to break this, and we are just going to circle around each one of these. See, the thing is, I don't want to put the glass in until the lava is in place, and that's going to be a dangerous process. So let's focus on... Oh, this is like a maze now. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, server will be restarting in 30 minutes. Okay, that's more doable. Yay, daylight savings time! No longer happening in the first 10 minutes of fucking stream. Hooray! Alright. I'm gonna be running a game of Cairn tomorrow, actually, come to think of it. Going to be running it tomorrow, and I'm going to be running it with a module that I've had for a while that I absolutely adore, called the Martial Cult of the Blood Knight Gaius. It's about spooky ooky vampires that will only eat you if they defeat you in combat. So they want you to fight them. They're like, wouldn't it be great if you fought us in combat? Come on, you know you want to. So it should be fun. Should be fun. After stream today, beautiful wife has already said that she wants to do gardening. And while I am absolutely thrilled to spend time with my beautiful wife, whomst I love more than life itself, I also know that I am going to be a sweaty mess whenever we finish doing the yard work that she desires. She went out of her way to borrow a shovel from my sibling-in-law, so I'm going to be digging stuff up. It's going to be a whole thing. Pray for me. Is there a... There is not a pillar here. So I actually want to break this and then pull the whole thing over to the other side. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I'll have some sort of decorative doodad on the front of this. Back in my day, my brothers and I used to dig holes for fun. Well, la-di-fucking-da. Happy for you, I guess. I'm an old man now, all right? I'm no spring chicken. Unlike this spring chicken. Get. What I primarily need to do is widen our ditch. One of the big reasons why water collects so much in the potholes we have is that there's no real place for it to drain to. So widening the drainage ditch is probably just an overall good idea. But it's like we own almost 2 acres. So the drainage ditch is like 2 acres long. And it's like, that's a lot. That's kind of a lot. I don't wanna. But I must. I must. For the good of beautiful wife. All right. So this... Channel the masculine urge to dig. I don't wanna. Don't make me do it. When my beautiful wife convinced me to move to Florida, it was with promises of house spousery and shelves to put my action figures on. She got me the shelves, but what about the rest of it, huh? Can't believe it. Just think of it as Minecraft IRL. Well, now the major difference is that in Minecraft, I get to sit here and press a button and holes dig themselves. It's a little more involved. Rummaging through the Crunchyroll store for Blu-ray sales makes me sad because Right Stuff had more regular sales with bigger discounts. Fucking the state of everything is in disrepair. And I just, ugh. The end-shitification of the internet continues. There is never, ever any material good for the consumer when a company gains a monopoly. Crunchyroll taking over all the other distributors that we had just makes them the only game in town, and now they're the worst game in town. And it's like, fucking hell. The only hope we have is Netflix ending up getting all of the exclusives, so Crunchyroll then has to try to liquidate in order to keep business going and relevant. But that's not even a winning condition, because then all the anime we want to watch will be stuck on fucking Netflix. I don't want to say that I understand why my feral Uncle Randy, this is not a bit, this is true, who lives in a shack off the grid in the woods, the deep woods of Maine, why he got so anti-government after Vietnam. I'm starting to understand why he went the way he did. Not the war thing, but just like watching the world you knew around you slowly become worse and worse for everyone involved. It's just, damn. I still don't have your opinions on, like, pod people, Randy, but I'm starting to understand all of that anti-government stuff. Like, Jesus Christ. Excuse me, Prince Raglan. Excuse me, Prince Raglan. Get. Let's see here. Alright, so this is going to go to here. This is going to go to the edge here. This is where the pillars on this side are going to be once I actually, like, put them in place. These do line up, right? Hope so. We'll see. And then over here, excuse me, Prince Raglan. It's like he's really here with us, getting in my way and causing problems. All right. So let's take a look-see. Looking pretty good so far. Not sure how I feel about the front, but we'll deal with that in a second. Hup. Well, that didn't work. I have no food up here. Except. No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to them. I'll just break through some of this and place it back later. I saw a couple of listers that were promising, but they were like $5 to $10 more expensive than I would like to pay. Yeah, I feel that. All right, let's drop down. Oh. I'm just being efficient. Did you not see how quickly they got me to a bed? That's right. I'm a good Minecrafter. I know what I'm doing. Definitely did that on purpose. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, grab the apple so I have food this time. Stop mocking me. And a couple of Asian movie collections DVD that were dirt cheap, but I had not heard of any of those movies, so it would be a crapshoot. That is true. That is always the risk. There's a level of, if it's cheap, maybe you'll find a hidden gem, but like, take all items, thank you. It was back on my person. I was almost out of stone bricks anywho, so it's probably 5 the best. All right. What do I do now? Grab the cobble, I guess. Let's leave the glass in a chest here for us to have, and take more cobble with us. Yeah, we're on this one, because we're probably gonna need most of this to be converted. Not to make everything about my taste in isekai, but similarly to my taste in isekai, just because something is accessible doesn't mean it's going to be worth your time. Chances are it's going to be worse. The last batch I bought on Crunchyroll Store, I got Corpse Party and both Corpse Prison movies, and they were very meh. Yeah. C'est la vie. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you suffered so. Sony owes Crunchyroll now, so they're the ones making the call on who to buy. Ugh. Also, hey, actually, I heard that someone higher up at Sony left, and they immediately started putting out emulators for their old PS1, PS2 era games. Is that accurate? Is that a thing? I only know secondhand, so I don't know what the legitimacy of that is. But it doesn't surprise me that a single individual was keeping them from putting the games people want on their storefront. I absolutely detest the current state of retro games on modern hardware. Like, I don't even think Microsoft... I don't know how the Xbox One situation is, But I know that PlayStation 5 has not had like much of any retro support, and Nintendo has turned it into a fucking we all know has turned it into a fucking subscription-based service. For Mario Day, what did they put out? Not a lot. It wasn't great. I think there was a Mario Golf on there, and that was kind of it. Like, come on, man. Come on. There's 360 and Xbox Originals on Game Pass. Okay, well, in that case, never mind. Microsoft is the only one who's doing it semi-right. Well, even then, a couple of Game Boy Color games. Right. There's no goddamn reason, especially considering how many games were available on the fucking Nintendo Wii, that we shouldn't be able to get more retro titles available for those who want to buy them. It's basically free money at that point. You get an emulator running, you verify with some testing that they run properly on the hardware, and then there you go, Bob's your uncle. We already know from the Mario Legacy Collection, whatever the fuck it was called, that they are capable of emulating Wii games on the systems. Some of the problem is relicensing. I get it. I understand there's legal issues. But Jesus fucking Christ. Just get the eShop back up and running, guys. Come on. It's a nightmare. Nintendo has no excuse for their own IP. Thank you. Like, I understand that if they don't want to go through the hassle of getting, like, the SNES Goof Troop game on the system, like, that I understand. It sucks that tie-in media or third-party games are exclusively at risk of becoming lost media in the modern age, but that's just the reality of our fucked up legal system. For their own IP that they own and have all the rights to produce and distribute, there's no, just get that shit out there, for fuck's sake. You're motherfucking Nintendo, for crying out loud. You're like one of the only you're one of the only game companies that are like as profitable as you are. Come on. I do like that we are getting, at the very least, remasters of some of the most widely clamored for games. You know, we're getting a new Luigi's Mansion remake for 2. We're getting Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Fucking wild that we're getting Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. But also, like, come on, man. It's also mind-boggling that, like, N64 games coming to the Wii was a big deal, and now Nintendo wants N64 coming to the Switch to be a big deal when we were all holding our breath for GameCube on, like, the Wii U. Exactly! Ex-fucking-zactly! Like, Jesus Christ, man, how could you fuck it up this badly? Whatever. From a business standpoint, the hype of keeping the games in the quote-unquote vault is probably more profitable in the long run. Releasing the original Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the Nintendo Switch Online program probably would not have been as big of a deal as releasing a re-release of it for a full $60 is, you know? Like, it makes more sense to them money-wise to hold back on certain titles until they can make a new version of them. But also, if you're not planning on making a new version of them, throw it out there. Like, fuck this Switch Online shit. Fuck this. Like, just make the games individually purchasable again. That worked out great. Everyone liked that. If they wanted a game, they could just buy it. If they didn't want a game, they wouldn't buy it. Simple as. I don't know. There's probably a reason why I'm a Minecraft streamer and not, like, a big executive at a video game company. You know? Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I just can't see the vision. I'm just a guy who has opinions. However, I am a little doop-dop 2D farmer guy as opposed to a cool blue Muppet fellow. So I don't know if my opinion matters as much as some other people. Hey, yeah, okay, thanks, Brisket. Just throw your body onto my keyboard again. That worked out great for us. Yeah, swell. Thanks, man. All right, let's go grab some more. Oh, hello? Maru! Oh, where's... Oh, there they all are. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome. Well, you can't see them. Cube! Yes, they... Oh, they're going up. They're going up. Welcome in, everybody. Howdy, farm hands. My name is Farmer Gata, and why are all the chickens going into the water elevator? Every last one of them is going to the top. Oh no, they're drowning! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. One escaped. One escaped. Oh, the bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor! All right, well, hi, everybody. I did nothing! The Raiders ran directly into it like lemmings. Like fucking lemmings. I did nothing. I could have saved them if only I'd known. Welcome in, everybody. We are working on the cube, a 64 by 64 pure cobblestone cube, which we are going to sacrifice souls to and worship. We're working on the top of the cube. We're going to put a crisscrossing lava flow system to contain it to this mortal. At least the chicken is washed. That is true. That is valid. We need to contain the spirit of the cube to our mortal plane. Hi, Maru. How are you? Do we have an automatic shout out option? Is it /SO shout? Oh yeah, it's full shout out. Maru Melandra. What were you doing? Hi. Hello, Maru. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. What were y'all doing over with Maru? You were working hard doing productivity stuff. Well, I hope it was productivative, as your fellow streamer friend, buddy, pal. I hope you got a whole bunch of stuff done. Yes. Let's grab some more cobble. That's it. I'm out. Okay, well... You're writing an article I've been struggling on for 4 years. You're finally getting to the end. Amazing. Fantastically. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy it. Get some noms.
Who are you people?
Thanks for the lurk, Maru Melandra. I hope you're having a good night so far.
Have a good one.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting you. Captain Hurricane. Wait. I thought you were still in prison?
That sound clip for Hurricane specifically is fucking hilarious. I don't know why. It just tickles me. It's like, yes, this is a hog who should be behind bars, but isn't. I agree with you in this, Henbert. All right. Unfortunately, as part of the setup changes, Henbert currently is speaking with his thoughts. He is telepathically sending you his words. Don't worry about it. He escaped from Prison Island right before it exploded. Oh, God. That's a Sonic reference for those of you who don't know. That's a Sonic reference. All right, grab some more stone. All right, and we're gonna head back off to work. What's Sonic? Never heard of him. Me either. I've been tweeting about Sonic a lot recently. For those of you who still follow me on Twitter, Sonic and Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama passing has hit me pretty damn hard, actually. Didn't know the guy personally, but, you know, everyone here has had their life touched by him in some fashion, I imagine. So it's very funny because my manager, who also follows me on Twitter, knows when they're scrolling through Twitter, they'll see my posts and then look up and look at me, and I'll say, don't say a goddamn word. Because when it's slow at work, we have nothing to do but scroll on Twitter. So it's just very funny that like we'll be talking about something completely unrelated and I'll have like a personal thought and then I'll tweet it out and my manager will see it on Twitter and like stop our conversation to look at me because they're aware that I've been fucking doing 2 thought streams at the same time and only verbally sharing one. Like don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I have the hog on the brain. You know this. They love it about me. They say never change. And I'm like, okay, all right, well. Don't worry about it. Exactly. You get it. It's nice to know I am on your brain. Oh, hey, Cap. How do you feel about your wife getting a 2nd season? If I may ask. I saw the announcement and Tegan sharing it in my community Discord. There we go. I'm happy for you, man. I'm very happy for you. I don't go here. I don't have the same taste in wives, but I'm so happy that you have not been left bereft. Oh, you know, acting very normal about it, as you do. You may have got Casper to say that live for me at least 3 times over the weekend. You fucking menace. You pointy little menace. Of course you did. Pardon me. You drink a water real quick. Delicious. I am very happy for you. In similar news, Digimon is apparently going to be doing some sort of anniversary anime thing. Maybe, possibly, little unclear. Smidgen unclear. But as a big Digimon fan, I'm like, yes. It's about that time that all of the corporations start trotting out their most valued IP for anniversary content again. Especially as some of us had to explain many times a week to folks that there would be some form of announcement yesterday. Oh, did you know that it was happening? Did you know that it was happening? Did you have insider knowledge? Did your wife tell you? And then they didn't believe it until some random Twitter account mentioned it. Finally, you're validated. Your wife's sense was tingling. You could feel it in your bones. Or maybe in your bone? I don't know. Okay. So once we finish with the final chapter, there was a cryptic message about Yofukashi 47 days later, which was about, okay. So like the mangaka was like letting people know, hey guys, keep an eye out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Grab this. I don't have any more stone bricks beyond this, so unfortunately we'll have to go for a pit stop. But that's fine, because I probably should grab a bunch of buckets and get a bunch of lava grabbed up, if at all possible. Okay. So we're almost done with sealing this over. We just need to do this layer here, this row here. And then I should probably finish the pillars leading up to here before I start putting in the lava. Hup, 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 hup. This is looking so fancy. Thank you. Oh no, all of the raiders. Every last one of the raiders have fucking drowned. Oh no, here's one. Wait, come back. Come back, chickens. You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it. No, they can't hear me. They have AirPods in. Chickens, no. The cube is taking them. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Their souls fuel the cube. It hungers. It hungers. All right, I genuinely think that's every last one of Maru's raiders. That is so sad. Unfortunately, I can't even... Unfortunately, their bodies will remain unidentified. Alas. It's all right. This will be... Once I finish the top, this will be gone. I'll have no more use of the water. I won't need to go back up there. So the only souls that will be taken are those that go into the sacrificial ball pit. So we'll deal with that then. All right. Let's run back over to the spot, the place, and grab some more stone, as well as some buckets. Buckets. Hup. All right. So, if we pop in here, we got some stone. Oh, that's right. Stone bucket. Stone bucket, stone bucket. Not a lot of stone. I need to get some more fuel, which probably means I need more buckets. Do I have more buckets floating around? I should. Nope. This is a block of quartz. If I turn this upside down, it's kind of like a bucket. No buckets in there. No buckets in there. No buckets in there, but a block of iron I'll take with me. I don't need that many buckets, but I'd rather use the ones that I already have over destroying some others. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Mang? Hello, Trash Baby Aya? Oh, yes, I remember this. It's like, what is that hole? Okay, nope. Nope. Ah, some water buckets. I'll take those. And yeah, no, that's everything. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these buckets. We're going to go collect the lava from underneath the cube. We are going to use it to refuel the furnaces and get them smelting. And then we'll use whatever stone has been created so far to start on the pillars in the back. Now the good news is that because the cube is exactly 64 blocks tall, I know that each pillar requires 4 stacks of stone bricks to build. So I should be able to estimate. There we go. Actually, hold on. Let's empty these out into the ocean. There we go. All right, now we got 6 buckets. And then we come around here and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll make some more. Why not? Wait, do I have buckets in here? No. Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 more buckets. The server will be restarting. So don't worry if everything shatters. It's fine. It's meant to do that. Actually, I want to go back to the house. I want to go back to the... Let's see if we can't get out of the water before everything dies on us. Okay, we're safe. It's on purpose and okay. Yes, exactly. I don't want anyone to be like, oh no, this is it. This is where the stream implodes, because we've been doing so well so far. I'm quite proud of us, actually. All right. Do do ba dee do boom boom boom. Do do ba do ba do ba do ba do ba do do ba do. Yep. Okay. Server closed. And we'll just sit here for a second. Oh, man, 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 oh, man. Oh. Knocking on wood as I type this, you haven't had any buffering today. Yeah, I think I may have solved the issue. I don't want to get too public with what changed in the event that it wasn't the problem, but if we get through this whole stream with no buffering issues, then I think that might, in fact, have been it. It is a funny story, though. Well, we're waiting here anyway, so I might as well tell it. So, the issue that I was having was that the OBS would randomly drop down to 0 kbps despite the internet connection being fine, and despite all my other programs working as intended. OBS would stop outputting anything, and then I would and then I would have to restart the program in order to get it to go again, which was not fun. Not fun, all things considered. So I did some research, and the input I received from the internet was people saying, yeah, that tends to happen when you have a script that fires that isn't firing correctly. Because the script assumes that it's doing its job, but it isn't. And yeah, that's why you have to restart. Like, oh, okay. So one of my scripts is incorrect somehow. So I got to figure out which one of the scripts that I have, which one of the plugins that I use, is causing the problem. Simple enough. Except for the fact that I kind of install things willy-nilly, and I don't really keep track of what's used for what. So I had to go through the list of plugins that was installed on my computer, Google them up to find their GitHubs, and one by one relearn why I have them in the first place and figure out whether or not they were the problem. It wasn't a simple process. I won't lie to you. I kind of should have been a better streamer and actually documented anything. You installed a Bonsai Buddy, didn't you, Kappa? No, I did not install a Bonsai Buddy. There was no viruses, thankfully. What there was, and this is almost as embarrassing. Remember when I got really into Lego and I did Lego nights for a couple of weeks? In order to make those happen, I had to install a plugin for a program on my phone called DroidCam. Okay? And basically, in order for OBS and to accept my... I'm going to go to bed. What am I doing? In order for OBS to accept my phone's webcam as a source, I needed to have a program on my phone make a connection to an open webhook in OBS to have a consistent, uninterrupted connection. However, in instances where the DroidCam script attempts to run when there is no DroidCam to register, there was no out code for that, so it got stuck in an endless loop and basically sat on the lungs of the OBS program. Because as far as both the script and OBS were concerned, it was doing exactly what it was supposed to be doing. So it just kind of overloaded itself and then caused a problem. Whenever I'm playing a video game, I'm not using DroidCam. So the reason why it was shitting itself seemingly randomly was because the DroidCam script would like snark awake and be like, oh hey, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something. Check for a camera, there was no camera, and then go, this is fine.png while everything around it was on fire. What's really upsetting is that this bug was found and solved less than a week after I installed it. So anyone who had this issue, it was solved for them in a very quick order. I just didn't check the GitHub. to verify that everything was up to date. A patch was out in a very quick amount of time, and I've been over here struggling and suffering unnecessarily for like 3 months. So, you know. The problem is that you're not building Lego, basically. Honestly, that is a problem. That's an unrelated problem. Due to my financial situation, and this is not a cry for help, I must stress, this is just me admitting, you know, the realities of being an adult. Due to my current financial situation, we had to buy a car, we have to pay the government for taxes, beautiful wife is going to have medical stuff done soon. I have not been able to buy Lego, which sucks for me because it is like a fixation of mine. And also, I'm so fucking close. I'm like $200 away from being able to finish off the Lego Knights Kingdom Castle that I've been working on. I'm so close, I can fucking taste it. So I've been purposefully avoiding Lego content because, you know, it gives me the itch, and that's basically just torturing myself for no damn good reason. So I have not been able to buy any new Lego recently. So the Droid Cam has just been sitting on my OBS sources, just doing nothing, just kind of vibing, I guess. And the whole time, yeah. I find it funny, and I hope you find it funny as well. But fingers crossed, I think that was legitimately the issue. And now that it's been solved, we can move on with our lives. All right. So let's drop down here. And we're going to go around the side and see... Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I only have 1 and some stone. So I'm going to grab some glass as well. And we're going to see, we're only going to be able to do a portion of a tower. But while the rest of that smelts, we will want to get some work done. So these are done. These are looking nice. Oh, I never finished this, actually. Let's put a lava bucket there, and then we'll seal the glass over like so. All right. So let's do it here. Why not? So we are going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to continue up like that. You guys want to hear my Lego opinions on the Mario Day announcement? Because they did announce some Mario Lego on Mario Day. They're not doing minifigures. And I was so excited. I thought that all the rumors that Lego Mario was ending this year were true. Turns out they were only true in spirit, because Lego Mario is quote unquote ending. And what they're going to be doing for the next wave is Lego Mario Kart. But they're still using the fucking maxi figures, the digi figures or whatever they're calling them. So it still adds on to the course builder content, which I'm not a fan of. But it's not minifigures. I'm like, God fucking damn it. Also, the Animal Crossing minifigure content is out, which is very exciting. And according to the most recent leaks, we are getting an 18+ set for The Legend of Zelda with minifigures in it. So that's exciting. Lots of Nintendo-based Lego coming out. Hopefully this means that they'll get their head out of their asses and finally give us fucking minifig Mario. But, you know, who knows? Who knows if that's going to happen? We're nearing the top. I don't think I'll have enough stone to get all the way up there. You'd love an F-Zero line. I think that there should be, maybe not a full line, but like if the Zelda 18 plus set sells, like the Mario and the Pac-Man 18 plus sets have, they really should have like, not like a video game all-stars line, maybe, but like something to that effect. Like how they used to have the DC Heroes line, or the superheroes line. Imagine a Technic-style Blue Falcon set. That'd be cool. Not gonna lie. That would, in fact, be cool. I wouldn't mind a catch-all brand for video game-esque stuff. So you have Nintendo one-offs, you have Overwatch one-offs. Like, the issue is that unless it is a real storied line that the kids fucking love, it's not going to sell well as a full line. Like, Mario sells fine enough because kids like that, I think. Donkey Kong works well under the Mario line. Sonic does well as its own line, but Pac-Man obviously wouldn't need its own line. It is an 18 plus. Like, you know, just give it an overarching umbrella and throw out a couple of different video game licenses. Give us a Metroid set. Give us a Zelda set. And if those sell well, then consider spinning them off. Let's toss you in there so we don't waste any of that. Of course, I say this as an individual who currently is unable to buy any Lego, so I don't know. You could put the Blue Falcon in a set of Nintendo vehicles with a couple other F-Zero cars, Samus's ship, the R-Wing. Honestly, I understand that Nintendo is too scared at the moment to really do anything with Star Fox. I think Star Fox would do great as a small adult-focused Lego line. I think Star Fox's like design is striking enough that it would do well in display pieces. The only reason I bought... there was a Technic-style Knight set on LEGO Ideas, but I don't think it's going to get the required signatures. If Sonic lives, if the Sonic line lives to be 3 waves old, I think Wave 3 should really lean into Sega's other IP and have cameos from other Sega franchises. At this point, Sonic really is just the vehicle for other Sega IP to still appear. Samba de Amigo, Nights in the Dreams. I'm struggling to think of anything else really. Like, Sonic is the thing that draws people's attention, so if they want to get people to know who their other characters are, having them appear as guests, even if they're not as minifigures, like, do prints, do a Nights into Dream poster print, and put that on a tile and have it appear in a Sonic set. Like, that's the way to go about it, I think. I don't think a full Nights in the Dream set would ever sell, like, ever, as more than an oddity. I love Knights. I wish that Sega would fucking do something with Knights. I don't think a Knights Lego set would ever be profitable or sell. However, if you had a Sonic set with Knights appearing, if you did a Super Sonic in the Special Zone and Knights was there, that would be amazing. If you did a Chow Garden Loop-de-Loop, a Chow Egg Hatchery set, and Billy Hatcher was there, I think that would go great. If you did a Dr. Eggman Bean Machine set with a Puyo Puyo character, like that would be the way to go, I think. Even a Sega minifig set with Knights would be nice. Now here's the thing, all right? Now here's the problem with that, okay? And this actually gets into some legalities around the toy market, and very specifically Star Wars, right? So if you spend any time in Lego circles, you know that Lego Star Wars is kind of like the bane of the hobby's existence, Okay. Because, very specifically, because, yes, this needs to go up 1, this needs to go over 1, and then I need to put lava here. But I don't have lava because I'm a silly man. I should have grabbed lava, but I didn't. Okay. So Lego Star Wars fans are super into army building, specifically Clone Wars. They want minifigs. They could care less about the vehicles to a point. They want lots and lots of minifigs and guns so they can make foot soldiers for their Lego clone armies. And a lot of them have been begging Lego for years to just release a battle pack. Just release a large...
I'm feeling funny.
Oh.
Funny haha, not funny 911.
Okay.
What sound does a negative rooster make?
What sound does a negative rooster make? I don't...
Cock-a-doodle don't.
That's so fucking stupid. I was racking my brain. I had no idea where that was going. That's so fucking dumb. That's so fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. Oh. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Lego Star Wars. Okay. So they've been begging Lego for years to do a battle pack to give them a large amount of minifigs and then just call it a day. However, Lego legally cannot do that. And the reason why is actually is it Hasbro who has the Lego license? Not the Lego, the Star Wars license right now. There is a very thin legal definition between an action figure and a buildable toy, right? There is a very thin line between one and the other. And the problem is that the Lego Star Wars license for action figures belongs to Hasbro, I believe it is. No, not yes, no, it has to be Hasbro. It has to be Hasbro. Hasbro has exclusive action figure rights to the Star Wars line. However, Lego has the rights to the buildable toys line. So Hasbro could not make a Lego-ish product and put the Star Wars license on it. In the same vein that Lego could not produce an action figure and make Luke Skywalker versions of them. Like, it's very tightly held. Disney and Hasbro have a very fruitful relationship, but it's very much that Hasbro continually renews the license to Star Wars and Disney properties, and they protect it very zealously because they don't want to lose it. It's a big moneymaker. Star Wars sells. But the same is for Lego. Lego Star Wars is like a big chunk of the money they make. Oh, I don't know why I went this way. I want to go around the back. Oh, no, I don't want to go around the back. I want to put lava down. Aha! I knew what I was doing. Same with Marvel superheroes, right? They don't want to fuck it up. They don't want to risk they don't want to risk rocking the boat too much for any one of their contributors, because that would be bad for everyone's bottom line. So when it comes to making battle packs, unless there is a certain amount of brick inside a product, they do not count as a buildable toy, which will bump up against other licenses. Currently, the Sonic license, the Sonic Sega license, is with Jakks Pacific. And you can have your opinion of that company and the stuff they put out all you want, you know, to each their own. I think what they put out is fine. Not great, but fine. But they currently have exclusive rights to Sonic the Hedgehog and some other Sega IP action figures. So if Lego were to float the idea of a battle pack of minifigures, that would bump up against existing licenses and cause a whole legal brouhaha. So it's a bunch of legalese tied up in the making of toys. Now, blind bags are different, you see. Blind bags are different because those aren't being sold as action figures. It's also why they can't just release individual minifigures in a way that you can see. It's why they will not push non-blind bag collectible minifigures. Simply because for legal purposes, the characters they would like to have in those packs just do not, they can't do that. They just legally are unable to do that. I didn't want to do that. Oh. Okay. And then I'll put this here. So now the flowing looks about right. Yeah, I'll leave that be for right now. So, I think it's very interesting, but it's mostly just legal stuff. Can't do it. Not today. Which is a shame. But, c'est la vie. All right. Whoops. There we go. As much as the Sonic fan base loves Knights, the quality of the games and the sales of the games really will prevent another Knights game from ever being greenlit. The only time Knights ever appears is when someone on staff has a unique love of the character. And it's upsetting and it's sad, but that's just the reality of modern game design. I really wish that instead of investing in these super big projects that are like movie level quality, that there would be smaller teams allowed to work on tiny indie-ish products that can be played over a short time, enjoyed, and then moved on from. Like, it sucks that when a video game doesn't, same with movies, honestly, when a video game doesn't make all of the money, it's as though it made no money. And it's like, no, that's not how people who enjoy video games engage with them. Like, there's only so many goddamn hours in the day. You're fighting with other developers for the attention and time of your players. Why not respect it? Like, goddamn. Has anyone seen the Sonic the Hedgehog Dream Team game for Apple Arcade? I haven't played it myself, as I do not own a device that can run it. I'm waiting for it to inevitably be available elsewise, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge, yo-ho, if not on other platforms. It's not a terribly long game. It has a lot of replayability, but it has a core premise of gameplay that is very solid, a light story to go along with it, and then just allows you to engage with it at your own space. You know, it's meant for mobile devices, so it's like you got to pick it up and play it. It reminds me of 3DS game design, 3DS era game design, where they knew it was for a mobile platform. They knew that there would be a lot of stopping and starting on the playing of it, so they designed the game specifically with that experience in mind. And it's just a simple, not terribly high-end, but still enjoyable experience. And it's like, goddamn, give us more shit like this. Like, as cool as Sonic Frontiers is, I don't think I would want Sega to only have Sonic games be those experiences. Or fucking the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog, as a well-written, novel game. Like, fucking, that was so good. That was so good. We got it for free. I would have spent like $10 on that. There's no reason why smaller, more focused projects for Sega's IP cannot be viable, you know? It doesn't need to be a big Nights into Dreams Wii exclusive, spent years developing the engine and then didn't sell well because it was kind of shit to play on the Wii. Like, we don't need to suffer that. We can have these creative, smaller experiences, and they'll do well, or at least they'll do well enough. God damn. Ugh. All right, hop here, and then this, and then this, and then we're gonna put a glass block here, and then I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna put bloop, like so. Okay, so that's gonna spread out. What is, do I have one more pillar to do? Oh, I do have one more pillar to do. I thought that was the last pillar for some fucking reason. Nope, we have one more. All right. All right, let's make our way back. And then everything is just dependent on how much lava we can produce. I may need to contact my dear friend Nebula and see about getting a shitload of lava. Or that Yakuza Street of Kamurocho Like a Dragon / Streets of Rage promo game Sega made. Make it a full game. Okay, here's the thing, right? What they could very well do, especially in the age of the internet of demos, is have a team make a small, tiny experience, right? Not even a demo. Like, don't even tease it as being the potential for a full game. If someone has a game idea, make a small little doodad and release it for free on social media. Like, you know, like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? Granted, that was not a small experience. It did require a lot of development, but release it for free solely for the purpose of keeping your IP in the public consciousness. Write it off as a marketing expense, okay? And if the marketing strategy goes well, if it goes viral, if people are talking about it, if it gets a lot of buzz, use that as evidence that there is a market for a larger experience of that type, and then greenlight a larger game. It doesn't even need to be a AAA game. Just be like, oh, hey, people like this. Let's make one for money now. Let's make one with the intent of selling it now, because we know that people will like it and we could probably make a buck or two off of it. All right? Or heavens forbid, the other way around. I will never not still be shocked that we haven't gotten like 6 immediate sequels to Sonic Mania. There's no goddamn reason why we shouldn't have immediately had Sonic Mania just be a new sub-series of Sonic game. There's no fucking reason why. But if you don't want to make a full new Sonic Mania, if you don't want to release that, then just release some smaller bite-sized experiences. Hell, do like level packs. Does it have to be a full game? No. Just make some like paid DLC for Sonic Mania. Maybe release like a demo for a new experience with new characters and stuff. Like the retro gaming community, the retro engine gaming community for Sonic Mania is so fucking populated with people who just desperately want Sonic Mania, but again. A whole hack of Sonic 1 just dropped, which is nothing but taking the base game and making a Sonic Mania remix of it. The fans clamor for this shit. And Sega is just like, nah. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Fucking hell. Now, with how Nintendo operates, I understand why Nintendo doesn't do that, right? Unlike Sega, bless Sega's heart, they don't have to really explain or prove anything to its audience. The issue with Nintendo right now is the fact that their sorry, I'm focusing on Lobber. Their main platform can only do full $60 games. I have heard from people who have had the demo, who've played the demo of the new Princess Peach game, that it's fine. But instead of being a full $60 AAA experience, it probably ought to have been like a smaller $30 experience on a Nintendo handheld that doesn't exist because they went all in on the Switch. That is the number. I have said this before and I'll say it again. The number one weakness to the Switch is the fact that every game on it needs to be, or needs to try to be, a full $60 experience. There's no real space for good shovelware from the large players. Like, there is shovelware on the Switch, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that every game is a fucking gem. But because of how the Switch... Hey, Raggles! Thank you for the veg. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Because the Switch is the Switch and there is no lower-end system. That's one big thing with Nintendo. They don't have the handheld market to bolster sales. I bought a ton of DS, 3DS games because I couldn't afford their console offerings. They tried to have their cake and eat it too by releasing the Switch Lite, and that worked on a certain level.
Woohoo, Minecraft!
Woohoo! Minecraft! Thank you, Raggles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It just... You stress test. Thank you. Thank you for testing the stress. I'm pretty sure we're good, actually. I'm happy to announce that nothing bad has happened yet, so I think we're safe. I think we're mostly safe. And now we're talking about video games. You know about video games, right? Right, Raggles? You've played a video game before once or twice, probably. Okay. Thanks. What are Videoe Games? Well, let me tell you. But no, as brilliant as the Switch was and continues to be, I feel like from a software perspective, they really shot themselves in the foot. I do understand why choosing to focus on the Switch, especially once the pandemic started and they were basically printing money with Animal Crossing, the sole focus on it. I feel like at this point we've outgrown it. Whatever the Switch 2 is going to be needs to either solve the issue by not being a hybrid console and going back to having a split, which will be probably difficult to explain to the modern populace, but like, damn. Or Nintendo just did that thing where they hate making money and stop making games. Yeah, well, I mean, again, like I said, making their only avenue of releasing content being via a large console and not having any mobile offerings. Like, to be fair, they're not the only ones who have no mobile offerings in this day and age. Like, Xbox has never had a mobile counterpart. PlayStation stopped trying to have mobile counterparts. The Switch is the only game in the game at the moment, the only horse still running. But all of its games need to be full price, or it's just like, you know, why can't we just have some smaller content again, guys? Come on. Nintendo needs to bring back greatest hits and actually make them affordable. I don't think they will. I think they're making too much money on remakes. It leaves a lot of money on the table, but it means they can make big bucks in like large spurts, you know? They're going to make, instead of making smaller amounts of money slowly over time, they're making large amounts of money in big flourishes. Like his coconut gun. Exactly. Like his coconut gun. You get me, Raggles. You get me. You get me. Whoops. Yes, I'm aware it fires in spurts. And if it shoots you, you'll never guess what's going to happen. Let's see here. Thank you, Raggles. I appreciate that. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, no. I don't know. The good news. Oh, all right. Go prepare for work, Raggles. Thanks for stopping by.
Quiet everyone or they'll hear us. It's Prince Raglan. I don't suppose you have any spare chicken feed on you? No? More's the pity.
More's the pity. Thank you for stopping by, Raggles. Those damn eels. Fucking hell. Those newer Android emulation handhelds are neat, and all it takes is Sega or Namco or whoever to stick their logo on one and make some smaller mid-tier games, and they win that market uncontested. That was something that I was going to say previously, and then we got off on a different tangent. Nintendo has a mobile division, and I'm sorry, they're not making the most of it. There is absolutely... Like, I understand that, like, the mobile market is, like, they tried with Mario Run to make a monetizable mobile market, but, like, if all they need to do is get a good emulator for Android and iPhone going, just have a team focused on upkeeping those, and then have a marketplace to sell ROMs of their old fucking games for a small amount of money, and even though there is a bunch of free emulated games available, people will go for the paid version for ease of access and for any sort of assurance that it will be a stable experience. Like, I don't know. You don't have to beat the pirates at their game to still make money off the pirates game, you know? Nintendo's big mobile games are Mario Kart and Fire Emblem. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the Animal Crossing one is still running, though it's not being updated. And while Mario Run is, like, complete, you can still get it. I don't think Nintendo directly makes any money off Pokemon Go. I think the Pokemon Company does, but not Nintendo proper. Let's run for a bed real quick. It just boggles my mind that other people, for free, have proven how you can create a gaming audience on modern mobile devices without needing to have a mobile device hardware released by your company. And Nintendo just completely fucking fumbles it. They're just not interested. They tried it. They've made money off Mario Kart, whatever. But, like, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. What's really interesting is how mobile games are, like, super popular in Japan. And there's one Mario Gacha, which is the Mario Kart one. And then that's it. That's all they want. Like, no. Your core national audience is all over this shit. Hey, you want to get popular in China or Korea? Make a fucking gacha game. Like, what are you doing, Nintendo? Come on. I don't even want a gacha game from Nintendo. Let me be clear. This isn't me saying you should do that. This is me saying if you don't know what you're doing with the mobile market, there's one very easy, quick step to at least get your foot in the door, and they are not even going to do that. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Hey, can we fucking talk about Genshin Impact for 5 seconds also? Genshin Impact literally just copied Breath of the Wild's homework and added some weeb shit on top of it, and it's making fucking bank. Nintendo, they literally took your... Yes, imagine Nintendo leaned into how Breath of the Wild Genshin Impact was and make a proper Zelda gacha. Okay? Okay. Look. Okay. Hyrule Heroes. That fucking crossover with, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue what series they crossed over with. They had a whole bunch of seemingly random references to past Zelda games, right? And figure like with Dynasty Warriors. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Okay? A gacha game which is just variants of characters from Zelda's history would go over wild. You'd have 20 individual Links. You'd have 6 fucking Ganons. You'd have Zeldas from every time period in different outfits. All, like, you don't even have to make it a mobile equivalent of Dynasty Warriors. I'm just saying, just having different versions of Zelda characters in a Dynasty Warriors game was enough to get Zelda fans fucking losing their minds over a franchise they previously hadn't picked up. Like, there is proof that this could be profitable. But, I don't know. I don't even know if I would want that to exist. It's just like, there are ways to make this successful, and they're just leaving money on the fucking table. Like, what is you doing, baby? Come on now. Oh well. The thing about Nintendo is they always are like a generation or two behind the 8-ball, you know? Like, they didn't include social media interactivity until they first tried it to do it on their own, realized it was too much of a hassle, and then switched over. Like the Switch being able to send out screenshots to social media, which I personally don't use, but only came after they spent a ridiculous amount of time with Miiverse, realized it was too much of a fucking hassle, and then decided to add Twitter functionality. Like, maybe after the Switch era, they'll lean all in on mobile gaming. Maybe they're already planning all the stuff that I'm talking about. Who fucking knows? They just had to take their own sweet time figuring their shit out, and they'll join the rest of the universe eventually. In a somewhat similar vein, rumors have been going around, well, discussions have been going around, not really rumors, that apparently Sonic Frontiers was like a last-ditch effort. Like, Sonic as a franchise was apparently in peril. Sonic as a video game franchise was in peril. And had they not landed Sonic Frontiers as well as they did, that might have been like it for Sonic Team, which is fucking wild to think about. Most of Sonic Team's missteps are like, I don't want to say as someone who is not a member of the industry, like, oh yeah, I could have done that, pushes up glasses. You know, all you had to do was do exactly what I said, and Sonic would be profitable. Sega, you moron. Well, that is actually kind of the tone of this entire conversation now that I think about it. Okay, well, maybe I am saying that. Maybe I am, in fact, saying that. What's it to you, huh? What's it to you? But no, like, apparently, like, it was touch and go. And if they hadn't managed to make the landing, that might have been it for Sonic, which is absolutely wild to me. Because Sonic has a slavishly loud and passionate fan base that's just not getting the experiences that it expects from a game company like Sega. So to know that it was, in fact, close to demolition is kind of, it's like, damn, you really are mismanaging the shit out of your IP, aren't you, bro? Fucking hell. Granted, at this point, Sonic is very much just the smokescreen. It's like not even a lip in the bucket for the overall profits of its parent company, Sega Sammy. All right, let me do this. Seal this off. Yeah, we're gonna do something like that. I need to make. I'm gonna do like that. Then we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna have this flat ass little roof. You can barely reach in. And then it opens up and you have a much larger area up here. No, you know what? This looks stupid. This looks fucking dumb. Not doing it. I started it and I said to myself, just keep convincing yourself that it looks good. The audience will follow along. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do this to me. I deserve better. As an individual, I deserve better. I should have a crafting table over here somewhere. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's make some stairs real quick. Swoop. Not too many, though. I want to keep this cobble where it is for now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Can I get up there? I don't think I can. Not without an extra block up. Yes, there we go. Hup. Then boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. There we go. Fantastic. How do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is go around the outside like so, and then do a flat top. Ow. Okay, well, that's what I get, honestly. And then do a flat top roof. And swoosh over here. Not everything that I build needs multiple stories high, and I think having lower buildings, specifically in front of the Creepo Barrel, will allow it to be more visible. So these are all going to be low one-story buildings, and then we'll have the more high, tall buildings be around the outside, or at least have the tall buildings be more visible from around, so I can keep track of where the fuck I am. All right. Yeah, I need to get 1, 2, 3, literally just 4 more stairs, and I'm good. Fantastic. Hup, hup. Let's see here. So, yep, 4 more stairs, and the rest can be converted into slabs. There we are. And we shall use those to seal off the tippity top. I do need a way up, though. Hi, Boomer! Welcome to the stream. Ow! Fuck. Missed that jump. Let's try that again. Welcome, 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 welcome. Knock on wood. So far, everything's going fine. So I think the problem has been solved. The evil has been defeated. Let's make corners like this, so it's a little more visually pleasing on the inside. But then we're gonna raise these up like so. Okay. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing today? How was your Tuesday? For me, it's the end of my work week. So I'm excited to get some rest and relaxation. I have some yard work to get done, just some doodads around the house that need to be attended to, that sort of thing. Nothing too big. I did bring an axe with me, thankfully. Grab all of this. Grab all that. Okay. This looks kind of ugly, but it's not meant to be brilliant. It's not meant to be terribly pretty, you know? I'll want to put some windows around the back where it makes sense to have them. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So I think just some small windows. Nothing too big. You opened your eyes about 6 minutes ago. Well, congratulations. Happy awake. Happy awake. I'm proud of you. Or sorry that happened. Whichever one is more realistic for you. Your Tuesday is currently blurry. All right. Okay. Fair do. Let me pop into bed real quick. There we are. I think what this house needs is a chimney. Something to give it a little bit of oomph. But also I think this needs to be finished being built too. This one, I don't have the cobblestone on me. I think I want to build it up to be mostly cobblestone. With a wooden roof. Just to spice it up a little bit, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here. Did I have any more cob? I don't think I have any extra cob floating around. I think I took it all over to the cube. So I think I'll probably... You have a phone interview this afternoon, so it's better from you're awake now? Good. I'm glad that I can be of some service. I'm glad that I am benefiting you in some way. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. Praying for you. Everyone do a Genki Dama for Boomer. Happy employment. Clap, 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 clap. I'm so glad that I don't gotta deal with that right now. I'm really enjoying my current job, which is wild considering how much I didn't enjoy my previous job. But fucking, it's a pain. It's a goddamn, I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here, but it's a fucking pain trying to convince someone to employ you. It's like, it shouldn't be so hard. It shouldn't be difficult. And yet, it's like, please just give me money. I promise I can be trusted with employment. Let me... Is this anything? Don't really need it. But I kind of want a little extra decoration on the inside. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I need all the good vibes and prayers and all that. Absolutely. Give them to Boomer. Hand them over. Hand them the fuck over. I should get a shovel for this, actually. Otherwise, you'll all yell at me for not having a shovel for this. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Ba-dum, ba-dee, ba-doo. Ba-dum, ba-dee-dee-dee. Okay. There's that. We gotta clear out. Doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Just needs like a stovepipe or something up top to make it look more like someone lives in it. Dig all of this up. And of course, the end goal is to have villagers move in to the farm. I'm going to have so many fucking entities loaded in. It's going to be wild. It's going to be great. All right, so oak log. We're going to do this, and continue on like that. I loathe job searching. Lol, it's such a nightmare. It is a nightmare. And there's no reason why it should be a nightmare. Like, come on. I just want gainful employment. Is that too much to ask? In this economy, apparently yes. So we are alternating the direction of these log blocks because we are going to shave them to make a nice looking little floor. This is a technique that I haven't really used. Plenty of other people do, but it's new to me. I'm glad you enjoy your job. I didn't miss that part. I'm just not firing on all cylinders. Yeah. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Oops. That's incorrect. Jilla says, I've been lucky that I haven't had to search for a job forever. I was at my last job for 15 years, and when that was closing, I got recommended for a similar one with way better pay. Lucky fucking duck. Lucky fucking duck. Like, I'm happy for you, don't get me wrong, but wow. Couldn't be me, or honestly, many people that I know. Alas. All right. So we finish shearing all of this up. And it creates kind of a nice checkerboardy pattern. I like it. I like it. It's bright. It's airy. Now I need doors. I need to make some doors for this building. And also some pressure plates, because I do enjoy pressure plates. I'm a big fan of these. So let's do bop, bop. Okay. That opens up. And then these are behind it, so they can then close. Ta-da! Fantastic. Amazing. I know that I have torches over here. Somewhere. Yes, here's some torches. And how do I want to do the stovepipe? I think what I want to do is use... I think I want to use cobblestone wall to make a large stovepipe. So I'm going to go like this. Let's off-center it. This back corner feels right. Oh. Oh. That will be a bit of a problem, won't it? Okay. So let's do... Okay. Like this. And I'm out of them. Oh, yes, I'm brilliant. I'm just... Chef's kiss, gotta. Chef's kiss. That's a bit too big, actually. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Let me go make... See if I have any more... I have more cobblestone slabs for all that does me. For all the good that does me. I thought I had an extra campfire floating around in one of these chests. Oh, I do! I have a bunch of them. Okay. Good. I just need the one. And here's more cobblestone walls. Hell yeah. Okay. So let's get back over there. Yeah, that's really big, actually. Oops. That wasn't my intention. So let's put a campfire right here. And then cobblestone wall. And then up one more. And it's raining, because why wouldn't it be raining? Let's see. Honestly, I should have had it moved over one more. But let's raise this up smidge taller. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. And last but not least. There we go. It's a little ugly, but then that's most of the buildings that I've been working on today. It does give it a little bit of height. You know what? I should have used stone brick for that. Oh, that would look so much better. Ah, it's fine. If it bothers me enough, I'll come back and redo it later. The last thing I have to do is put some torches inside the building, and then I'll come by and furnish it later. Did I end up showing you guys that house across the way? I might have, but I'll show it to you again. So we're gonna put one here, and then we have natural light out the other way. So we're gonna go out here. I built this house over here while I was working on mine, which I still haven't finished. I hate when I think of a design thing after I'm 900 years into a build, right? It's like, how fucking rude. How goddamn rude of you. I do have some oak stairs. And I'm going to just gently fiddle some here and there. Then stairs leading up. And then regular oak planks to finish off this here path. Okay. So this house here, which I've put a whole bunch of beds into. Okay, so I did show this off on stream then. I have sort of a bell tower kind of vibe going on. I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually dangle like a gold bell-like object or leave it open. Are you running a mod that smooths animation? It's a data pack, actually. And yes, certain animations are smoothed. It's also what makes the villagers have wobbly noses. If you like that. I'll give you a link later. Let's see here. I want boop. Boop. There we go. Okay. So that's done. Oh, it is almost 11:30. I did not realize what time it was. I was so focused on playing Minecraft that I blazed past my time to stop. I guess we managed to make it a whole stream with no problems, so we solved it. It's done. We did it. Good job, everyone. Proud of us. Let me eat some apple here. And with that, I guess that's it for the day. Let's go over to the goodbye scene while I figure out who we're going to raid, shall we? Alrighty then. So, let me see who else is on Twitch that we can bother. Here's the plan for the next couple of days. I am going to attempt to be streaming every morning from 9 to 11, except for Saturday. Saturday, my beautiful wife and I are going to have to go grocery shopping, so we're going to do that. The 9 to 11 thing, I think I want to try and do it frequently, especially now that I know we're not going to have crashes. So we're going to be bouncing back and forth between Sonic games and Minecraft for the foreseeable future. Wednesdays in April, I am going to be appearing on someone else's channel for content. So that might mean during April I slow down a little bit, but we're only halfway through March. So that's then, this is now. Let's see here. Ooh, Alfheed is playing Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley, which I actually kind of want to see. So let's go bother Alfheed, who I don't think we've raided terribly much before. They're a really cool Norse-themed VTuber, Viking-themed VTuber. So let's raid Alfheed. Is it Alfheed or Alfheed? I think it's Alfheed. And they're playing a Moomin game. I do like me some Moomins, except for when they marry children, which is a reference only half of you will get. All right, I will see you guys in the nearest future. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.